And as that fragile truce remains in place as of now between the US and Iran, the fate of Iran's nuclear program hanging in the balance. This as the US seeks to remove Iran's 60% enriched uranium stockpile. While Tehran insists on its right to continue enrichment, Iran's nuclear agency chief saying that protecting Tehran's right to enrich uranium is necessary for any ceasefire talks with the United States. Iran's nuclear agency chief referred to the US refusal to acknowledge enrichment as one part of Iran's 10-point plan for a permanent ceasefire. The statement coming as the US and Iran are due to meet in Islamabad for talks. And the White House press secretary also saying that the plan put forward by Iran as the basis for a ceasefire differs from the framework acceptable to the US.
The president's red lines, namely the end of Iranian enrichment in Iran, have not changed. And the idea that President Trump would ever accept an Iranian wish list as a deal is completely absurd. The president will only make a deal that serves in the best interests of the United States of America.
US President Donald Trump, meanwhile, vowing to stop Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. On Wednesday, he wrote on social media that the US would work with Iran to dig up the nuclear dust, saying it was deeply buried because of American strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. Trump was apparently referring to the aftermath of last year's strikes against Iran's nuclear facilities. And the UN nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency, also estimating in a February report that Iran had about 440 kilograms or about 970 pounds of highly enriched uranium as of June 2025. Now, as that fragile ceasefire remains in place as of now, Tehran saying the right to enrich uranium is non-negotiable. The Iranian parliament speaker has claimed that the sixth clause of Iran's 10-point proposal recognized Iran's right to enrichment. Ghalibaf added that this amounts to a violation of the truce. Meanwhile, in an address to the nation on Wednesday night, Israel's prime minister said Tehran's enriched uranium would be removed by agreement or by force. Under earlier agreements, Iran had limited uranium enrichment to 3.67%, a level suitable for civilian energy. But far below weapons grade. However, according to the UN nuclear watchdog chief, Iran has nearly 440 kilograms of 60% enriched uranium. He had earlier said most of it was stored in a tunnel complex at Isfahan and is probably still there. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.